I'm John Dickerson of CBS News. Rick Santorum has suspended his campaign. He is in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where he has just suspended his campaign, and Chip Reid of CBS News is there. Chip, tell us about the scene.
Well, it's a very small room here, John. Our first clue that he was going to do something other than hold a rally was the fact that it was being held in this room. As we drove out here, we learned from Washington at a rapid pace. We discovered that they were only allowing press in the room. So, of course, everybody assumed that what was going on here is that he was going to drop out or suspend his campaign. But we did not get confirmation of that until shortly before he spoke. And in his statement, he did not take any questions. He really did not say exactly why he's dropping out. The only hint he gave was when he talked about his 3-year-old daughter, Bella, who just spent a little bit more than 3 days in the hospital. She, of course, has a rare genetic disorder, as we all know, and they worry about her all the time. This was her second hospitalization in just a few months, and in fact, many children with that rare genetic disorder die at a very young age. And at one point, he said, sitting around the kitchen table, it did cause us to think about our role as parents. So clearly, Bella's illness was a factor in this decision for him to suspend his campaign. And he went on at great length to talk about all the wonderful people who volunteered for his campaign. He also said that while the campaign is over, he left no doubt that it is over, even though he's calling it a suspension for legal reasons. He said we are going to continue to fight for the American people. So I think you're going to see him continue to be involved in this presidential election in some way, John.
That's right. He ends it as a cause and not just a personal mission.
That's right.
The senator spoke with Governor Romney, his chief rival, earlier in the day. It was apparently a good call, according to sources in the Romney campaign, and they're supposed to talk again. Mitt Romney put out a statement congratulating Santorum on the race he run, said it was a hard-fought race. But Rick Santorum didn't mention Romney at all, did he?
That's right, and of course we shouted questions at him as he was leaving the room, but he did not respond, and one of his top staffers came out and spoke to us and said, I'm simply going to let his statement stand on its own, but he did confirm that they had talked earlier in the day, Romney and Santorum had spoken, and that Romney requested a meeting in the near future.
It was Rick Santorum's day, and now the general election begins. Chip Reid in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, thanks so much.
Thank you, John.